What is up, YouTube? Welcome back again to another reaction video, and right now we're reacting to the story of Suisei, or in the video that we're gonna watch is the abandoned VTuber that made it. I've been hearing quite a lot of the story with Suisei, especially like in the VTuber scene, that Suisei was tagged as a failure that made into a success. So I want to get to know more, especially after like hearing her first take, which Suisei was like the first VTuber to made it to first take, not only once but already twice within the span of like 2 weeks. And I want to know what happened. I want to know what made it happen, and for sure that I want to know how she made the success, right? Because I believe that there's a lot of fans out there that support Suisei from then till now, and I just simply want to know like what made her push through that hardship that made her successful. So, without further ado, let's watch it now.
One of
Virtual
Suisei's favorite
Ghost.
catchphrases, it's your shooting star, your diamond in the rough, idol VTuber Hoshimachi Suisei. I want you to focus on the diamond in the rough part because truly I tell you, it was through years of internal and gruesome pressure
It was like the
that
3D
the
concert.
talented Suisei was able to create some diamonds. Let's take it back to her pre-debut year, her first live stream on March 2018. In her humble beginnings,
2018?
Suisei
Not
set
too
out
long
to
ago.
become a successful VTuber. She wanted to become a VTuber so badly, but was strapped on cash, that she ended up drawing her own V2 model and even rigging it. She shared
Now that's passion right there, right? If you are so focused and so passionate about a thing that you would go out of your way to learn how to draw, rig your own character or persona, then I think that's good, right? That's good. It means that you are not doing this just because of like the money, the attention, the stuff. It's just that you know in yourself that you have that passion and you that you want to pursue. So I give her props to that, because it means that her heart was in the right place when she started.
She watched countless YouTube tutorial videos on how to become a VTuber, and from this, she learned live 2D on her own. So this unknown VTuber gave it her all for 1 year straight, uploading every week, coming up with video ideas, and editing everything by herself. But things were going nowhere, and she was barely able to cross 6,000 subs even after giving it her all.
I mean, 6,000 subs back then
to
was
stay
like,
financially afloat.
他
の企業の VTuber さんの動画を作らせてもろて、それでちょっとお小遣い稼ぎをしたりだとか、居酒屋でバイトしてお小遣い稼ぎをしたりだとか、
Pub?
いろいろ
Damn.
ありましたね。
she worked in a pub.
After 1 year of this, Suisei realized that she was nearing burnout, so she wanted to get into a good VTuber agency. She was tired of making
Oh,
everything
something's happening here.
and needed help.
自分でメイクもやって、動画も自分でやって、企画も自分で立ててみたいな、そういう時代がありましたですけど、まあね、1年くらいやって結構なんていうの、いい数字が出なかったというか。
So this ambitious indie VTuber started to apply to all the major VTuber agencies in Japan. However, she got rejected by every single one of them.
星町水星
I wonder like what's the requirement back then for like not just Hololive, but like in VTuber agency in general, because I don't know, like, because like if I'm gonna compare like quality, like the quality of Hololive has always been like top notch, and then but also the other agencies, right? But like, how hard is it, or is it harder to join now than before, or is it easier now than before? So I want to know that. Like, let me know. Tell me in the comment, because I want to know, right? I'm curious. like what's the metric for joining a VTuber agency? Because I know for a fact that I'm pretty sure almost all VTuber agency requires you to somewhat sing, or at least sing up until a decent point. But I know some VTubers, at least like I've seen some VTubers that doesn't really sing that good. So let me know.
のまま入るのはちょっと難しいかなっていう感じだったんで。
Ask Hoshimachi Suisei.
一新して
Because because they will give you a persona that clicks with the group, right? Because like I think
Stubbornness or foolishness.
because I think like all the new VTubers are like coming out in groups as like an idol band or an idol group. So I can't understand that.
really believed she could make it in this industry as Hoshimachi Suisei. A complete rebrand will be moving away from this identity.
Yeah. It means that
courage.
all
She
of her
returned to a
past
company
work
called
as Suisei
Hololive,
would
who
be
already rejected her
for nothing.
plans.
I begged them for a second chance. I want to see and how you want to beg. Like how do you beg? Like you go to the agency and beg?
私全然なんか妥協とか全然するんで、もう一回ちょっとお話ししませんかねみたいな。
So it happened around at the very same time she reached out. The company that owned Hololive, Cover Corp, was creating a music label called Inonaka Music. They said, you can join our label, but you must join our music branch. Without any hesitation whatsoever, Suisei is like, yes, I will join. And she recalls being very happy on that day. Fast forward to her first live show, part of Inonaka Music. The newly signed VTuber shared she was extremely nervous during her first performance. She wasn't even part of the promos because of her last minute addition, and people who were at this performance was there only for her gen mate Azuki. But one thing that made her emotional and kept her pushing forward was whenever she would appear and started to sing, people started to change their pen lights from Azuki red to Suisei blue. It was a defining moment for her.
That should feel good, right? Because like they're doing your color.
After dropping the song, Thank You. But after this experience, she knew she wanted to become a popular VTuber. Now this is where things kind of took a sad turn for her. During her 5 months as part of Inonaka Music, Suisei was legit casted aside. Number one, there was no music support for her for 5 months.
5 months.
Not even voice or dancing lessons. Number two, her new 2D model was delayed for half a year. Number three, she was completely ignored by the top management of Inonaka Music. And number four, due to company policies, other VTubers couldn't even ask her for a collab. And
See, I think that's the thing with VTubing agency, right? It's like I know it's a business. Like end of the day, it is a business for some agency, if not most agency. And you are just making sure that like we don't want our viewer to suddenly change to another viewer to another agency just because like their talent is better. I kind of understand that to a certain point, but at the same time you should look at it like, oh, if we try to go to this agency, maybe we can have them come over and check our talent, right? Because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of loyalists within the VTubing space, 100%, because that's how fans are. Oshis will be like that. But like for me, like right now, and I see a lot of it in my YouTube recommendations, is that right now I've seen so many VTubers collaborating with one another from different agencies, and I think that's the right step to go because you need to expand. Like for me at least, you need to expand. You need to let people know that me and this person are collaborating because we have a friendly relationship, and that includes like that opens up the gate that people should watch X and X because they're awesome people when I watch them alongside with my Oshi, and I think that's a good thing. That's the right move in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm not sure that's my opinion, but not too sure. Tell me in the comment.
Finally of all of her music projects were getting delayed, and she eventually had to pay for things out of her own pocket to get things moving.
That's hard,
It
man.
was
That's hard.
honestly a horrible situation.
It's like you have a company, but you don't have any backing, so you don't know if you really have a company that you work with.
いや本当にもうずっと期待させてたからもうできないのが本当申し訳ない。はあ、
Oh, you can feel her
頑張っていくんで
regret.
応援しててください。
But without no complaints whatsoever, Suisei pushed onward and just kept streaming and streaming. And from this hard work, her maximum viewers started to climb little by little. From March 2019 at 110 viewers to 2,200 in December 2019. But despite these efforts,
That's such a jump.
Inonaka wouldn't pour any resources into her. There are many fans
Even at
speculations
2,000
for why
viewers
this
on your
was,
live stream?
but the
Hello?
most reasonable one was that the genesis of this music label was originally set up to support Azuki Oni, so they couldn't spare any additional support for Suisei. Again, Suisei was losing all hope.
It's like a backup. He's like a backup singer,
Prominent Hololive staff member stepped
or like a
in to save
backup talent.
結構モチベがきついもう結構モチベがきついなみたいな話をして
That's hard. That's hard to feel this motivation.
やめようかなとかだけど
Because you would burn out, right? You would actually burn out.
でまあ相談
But because you're truly passionate with something, it means that you will put your 110%. And
Chan is
I
honestly
feel
the
that.
real MVP because it was this very swift action by her that eventually saved Suisei's VTuber career. So in December 2019, Hoshimachi Suisei transfers from Inonaka Music to Hololive with a newfound drive. She started to hone
HN MVP.
on how to stand out as a VTuber
I know who
talent
HN
and
is.
be
I've
unique.
been seeing
What are
her.
some things that only
I'm pretty sure like
Hoshimachi
staff
Suisei
/ manager.
You started to see this internalization influence how she moves. She went out of her way to collab with other Hololive members, and one thing she played into was this psychopathic personality. This birthed the name Psychopath Suisei or Suisopath. This also led her to randomly picking up Mario Kart and grinding her way to be the best out of it out of all the Hololive talents. And most famously, her skills in Tetris was pretty god tier. It seems from getting rejected for so long for being a jack of all trades, this very personality is what led her to cement her place within Hololive. But at the end of the day, it was Suisei's phenomenal singing skills that really separated her from the rest. Things for her really turned for the better in March 2020. She was finally able to debut her 3D outfit, she showcased her third original song, she announced her new radio show, and in all of that,
Oh, she has a radio show.
her 2-year anniversary. In December 2019, she will be getting maximum 2.2k viewers, but during this 3D concert in
Jesus,
March 2020,
56K.
56,000 people tuned in. End of November 2019, she was at 50k subs, and 4 days after her 3D debut, she hit 150k subs.
That's like 4 months. Hello?
Back in November 2019, 4 months before. This all would have never became a reality. Hololive's popularity then skyrockets with the formation of its EN branch in September 2020. Just in October 2020, Gra Gura surpasses 1 million subs, the first Hololive member to do so, and the third VTuber in totality to do so after Kitsuna Ai and Kaguya Huna. Suisei takes the Hololive momentum and runs with it. By June 2021, Suisei passes 1 million subs, nearly 2 years after joining Inonaka Music at 6,000 subs. In a very wholesome moment, her father calls her right before she crosses this huge milestone.
で俺はな1から0から始めるやつのことしか尊敬しないんだ。だからお前はまあいろんなちょっと切り抜きとか配信とかを見て知ったけど、お前はまあ一人で0から始めたらしいなって。だからお前は 俺はすごいと思う。
Nothing is as
Aw,
rewarding as
now
having
that's a
really
fatherly love
your
right there.
father telling you from his heart that he's proud of you. But I'm sure in that very moment, Suisei felt a deep level of peace and accomplishment. Several months after, taking all these emotions, she publishes Still Stellar, a hood classic that was a Japan Billboard 100 instant hit.
Her voice is just so beautiful, honestly.
Of course, after the Suisei shooting star was in full bloom from March 2020 to now, there were still many bumps in the road, multiple hiatuses. She had a major surgery in 2022. However,
surgery.
like her resistance in the beginning,
Hopefully the surgery was not
she's
that
always
major.
able to push through and innovate. From her editing her own music videos to project managing the best of the best Japanese producers and songwriters to help her create her latest music projects. From her first music performance debut in 2019 to her selling out whole arenas herself. From her getting rejected by all the major VTuber agencies in Japan to being an absolute VTuber pioneer by being the first one to perform on First Take. From virtual ghost to virtual superstar. This is the Hoshimachi Suisei story.
Whew.
スイちゃんわーって言ったら皆さん
今日も可愛い。
って書いてください。スイちゃんわ
Whoa. See, I think good for her, right? Good for her. Good for her, Suisei, and goes to show you that if I think this applies to like everyone in every single space that you want to work as, is that it doesn't mean that everyone rejected you means that it's over. Your life is over. You're a failure. If you truly believe that you are what you are and you can accomplish this with enough practice and hard work, I feel like you can reach something. You can be somewhere in your life, be comfortable with your life, with the things that you choose. And Suisei didn't give up, even after a year of like, well, I wouldn't say no success. There was a success. I feel like anyone would kill for like 100 views, right? But of course, 100 views doesn't really like pay the bills. But like she grasped and believed that she can be an idol, and she just hang on to that. She showcased up to most of her capabilities, and with that, like results show, right? And with Achan's help from Hololive, I'm pretty sure Achan saw something on Suisei, and she made this bold move to get her over from Inonaka music. And I feel like that was the right move, and I think Achan, like as the video said, saved her, right? I will not be surprised that Suisei will be brighter and brighter and brighter in the future, because I feel like if you went through that hardship, and I think most VTubers who are starting, or an aspiring VTuber who wants to join something, I feel like Suisei is your go-to example on like what you need to do as a VTuber, and they should take inspiration to it. But let me know what you think about this. I'm pretty sure this won't be seen by Suisei, but Suisei, if there is a world that you've seen this, you will see this. I mean, congratulations for the success. More success to you. And I'm pretty sure that you will have more brighter future, always make your fans smile, and keep singing. Give inspiration to the world. Continue doing that, and the world will be a better place. So, we're at the end of the video. If you're still here and you like Suisei, let me post a song right here that was sang by Suisei, which is The First Take Stellar. And if you have any recommendation, please do tell me in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. We're close to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you if you can do that. Peace!